What is going on, guys? It's Dad Dash back here with another Dad Dash recap, guys. It's been a little while. I'm sorry I haven't been posting. A lot going on, but I wanted to get back and do a little recap of yesterday's dash, take you guys along on a Spark order. We're doing a little Spark pick up and deliver, $25, 8 miles. That's value, guys. A lot of discussion going on in the community that I see out there. A lot of it's circulating around what's profitable, what should you be doing, and what constitutes good orders. What I'm going to tell you is find your value, right? Your value is different from every other gig business operator out there. You need to be a business, you need to have a business-like approach. That's the way you've got to do this. Whatever works for you to make your money is what you should be doing, and you've got to figure that out. What works for me is multi-apping and having multiple apps available to me to look at and work for on a daily basis. If I don't have that in my market, I am not going to be getting the best value for my time, and thereby I don't want to work if I'm not getting the best value for my time. And you never know, you know, who's to say if you are getting the best value? Sometimes there might be something more valuable out there, but you just got to try to have the approach that you can find that value for, you know, that find the value that works for you. So for me, what I do is I set everything at a minimum standard of $25 an hour value. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking to be able to do. And essentially that means I want to be able to complete the order on a time basis of where it would equal a $25 an hour or more value. And I find that if I work towards that baseline and I am nearing it and close to it, there's enough things that happen during the course of a day that will push me over that amount, especially if I'm multi-apping and looking at multiple opportunities. So wanted to go over that with you guys, and I want to go over yesterday's numbers while we're driving. So as I mentioned, we're on a Spark right now. I'm going to take you along for that and bring you along. We've already picked it up. I've got an order in my back seat, got an order in the trunk. All right, so yesterday's numbers, it wasn't a bad day at all yesterday. Again, I'm back to doing what works for me. I'm off of the DoorDash train, I'm off of the Top Dasher train, I'm off of the experimental train, and to me, I'm just like, I need to go back out, start making money, start getting serious again. It's, you know, time for the end of the year push to get the numbers up. I have a goal of $24,000 this year. I need to get to that. That needs to be what I need to do. That's what I set out for myself. And it's time to make up the ground that I lost because I was out here messing around, doing experiments, trying to do, you know, and again, I got a lot of good information out of it, but it's time to get back to what works. What works for me is a multi-app approach, targeting $25 increments. And my goal is to make $25 every hour that I'm out. And I focus on it. And some hours you do, some hours you don't. Yesterday, we did a pretty good job of doing that. We worked, I was out for a total of 496 minutes, or about 8.27 minutes that I was available for orders. We made $201.99 was the total pay that we received. And I had a value for the time I was out of $24.43, just slightly under the $25 value that I want to have for my time when I'm out. That includes sitting in the car, that includes twiddling my thumbs, that includes any time I'm out and away from doing something fun. But that really is not the true work value. The true work value is in the time you're working when you accept an order to the time you get done with the order, right? So I did 392 minutes of work, and my real work value, my real work time, the real labor value was $30.92. So I want to always make sure that that is at least 30 or better, $30 or better, and then that's going to ensure that I'm getting properly compensated and that I'm earning at a proper amount of time. So I make sure that if I'm allocating 8-9 hours out, I want to make sure I'm hitting 200, 225, 250, because I need to earn that money fast so I can get other things done. Yesterday, I could have had a really monster day. The first part of my day, I earned $125 between 9 o'clock in the morning and about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So with some breaks in between, but that was the first time I was out. The first part of the day I was out, and then I spent the evening time. I had to go do some dad things, and I ended up out from 6:30 to about 9:50 at night. So about a little over 3 hours at that time. So we had almost $150 during the first part of the day. And then the second part of the day obviously was a little slower, but it was also the time of day I was out. I got mired in a couple of spark situations, and then I ended up getting out of it because the wait was just too long at this Walmart, and I found a $25 Grubhub that absolutely was a much better value for me. So let's look at the stats, guys. 151 miles driven on $201 made. That's $1.34 a mile. For me, right now my mileage cost is about 6 cents a mile. Okay, so my total cost out today, or for the day, was only $12. Gas. Okay, $12 gas. That's not bad at all on a $200 day. And then you figure I had an $88.50 mileage deduction, so that gave me savings on the tax side. So, you know, it's not for me driving a Prius, it's not bad at all. Now, for other people, if you are driving 100 some miles a day, that could be really, 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 really expensive for you, and that could be $20, $30, $40. It could be a much greater cost. But my gas percentage, right? My percentage, the gas mileage percentage to money ratio, which I like to look at, is, let's see here, was 5.98%, which is excellent to me. My goal is to not go above 10% of, you know, that I want to stay in the range of 5 to 10%. If I'm below 5%, then, you know, it's even better. But there might be that might tell me that there's an opportunity that I could possibly be pushing it a little bit more. But 5.98% money to miles ratio, gas money to miles ratio, the actual gas cost to money ratio is really, really good in my opinion. So I ended up with an average per order basis of $18.38. That was my average accepted amount, and that's an important number you've got to pay attention to. And then the other great thing is I only did 11 orders to earn the $201 that I earned yesterday. So for anybody out there that says you can't do 10, 11, 9, 8 orders and earn, you're just not focusing on extracting the most value, and you're probably not focusing on having enough apps in front of you while you're working. And that's just fact. So anyways, guys, that's the numbers. I'm happy with it. And you know, I felt like it was a good day. Put your thoughts in the comments. What was your day like yesterday? And the day I'm speaking about would be the 8th of October, on Saturday, the 8th of October. What did you make over 8 hours? What did you make over 10 hours? What did you make over 3 hours? I'm curious to see, and put what market you're in. So anyways, guys, I'm about to come over here and make this delivery. So I'm gonna take you along for that. And we'll come back and I'll go over the final stats of this order. This is the first order of the day that I'm doing today. So, and then I'll try to get back on track with these daily recaps starting now. So anyways, guys, I'll be back. As soon as I get done delivering this, I'll try to take you along for that process. And then we'll be back to talk about the final value. And then I will go on with the rest of my day. You go on with the rest of your day. Be profitable, be safe. And guys, I'll talk to you soon. Be back in a moment. All right, guys, Dad Dash back. We got that order delivered, got it finished. And here were the final stats for the order. Obviously, there's no hidden tips or anything like that on Spark. Of course, we have to wait 24 hours to see if the tip finalizes. But the tip was $7, and we ended up with a $40.17 order value. We traveled 9 total tracked miles, and ended up taking 38 minutes. So it was a great order. That is exactly what you need to look for. That's why you need to expand. You've got to have multiple apps. You've got to be able to go out and find orders that are valuable enough to do, that represent the value you need. We knocked out my $25 hour goal in 38 minutes, and that left us 22 more minutes to go find another order and really make this hour a big one. So we are on the hunt right now. I'm down at my Power Hub right now, and hopefully I have a good day and continue building off of what we've started. So guys, I will be back tomorrow, hopefully with a recap of today and going over what will hopefully be a fantastic day. And in the meantime, you guys stay profitable, stay safe. If you're out there working today, find your value, know your value. And remember, no value, no trip. That's the only thing that counts. It's not tips, it's value of the order. If you got a valuable order, if the dollar figure makes sense, do it. End of story. And then you will make money. Don't give up valuable orders because of tip situations. You know, it's coming from the customer one way or another, and that's just what it is. All right, guys, I'll be talking to you soon. And like I said, stay safe, stay profitable, and I'll talk to you in a little while.